Hey, so we're here to talk about the Kinkbound event that's coming up. And I wanted to just share a little bit about my journey and also Connie's journey and how this event kind of unfolded. And so a few years back, I was brand new to kink and I had no understanding of what it meant to dive into a container, to play with some impact tools, and basically anything kink. It was all brand new to me. Connie Eberhardt was hosting an event with Orpheus Black and she was like, hey, you should come to this. And I was like, that sounds like way too far out, like totally out of my comfort zone. And so I actually was like, well, this is a really, really good growth edge for me. So I bought a ticket, flew out to go see Connie and Orpheus, and I had a transformational experience. All right, Connie, so why don't you share a little bit about your journey and how you discovered Orpheus and his work?
Yeah, absolutely. I met Orpheus back in 2015. At the time, I'd already been working with Jaya since 2013. But he and I were part of Sex Positive LA, and we were, part of the kink group of bringing kink to the community. And when Jaya was writing her book, Cuffed, Tied, and Satisfied, and really diving in to kink, she wanted to have an experience with Ian and herself. So I'm like, I know the man, you got to work with Orpheus. So after they had that experience, they knew, like, okay, this guy, he's the real thing. He's authentic. He knows his shit. And so he actually started traveling with us to Costa Rica to support Jaya's VIP clientele and retreats. So I've worked with Orpheus closely a number of times. Events in LA, we've done events in Temecula, and of course in Costa Rica. And what's fun about when we went there is a lot of the blue people are learning the blueprints. Kinky is one of the blueprints. And they're kind of like, I don't know if I'm kinky. And they're a little bit scared about, this Orpheus guy. You're like, oh my God, who is this? And when they saw his container and mostly not just saw, but felt the container he creates, and also the education around why we do this, is not just about flogging people or like, what are the energetics of this? And so anyway, after his presentations and demos, people were like, oh my God, I am kinky. But then it's like, okay, how do I learn more? Tell me more. So yeah, Ace, I know you've worked with Orpheus too in a certain capacity. And I think we both have a similar love of like, oh my God, we want more people to experience kink through Orpheus. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was so nervous. I think when we talk about kink, it's like talking about the taboo, the things that are maybe the dark sides of us that we don't want people to necessarily know about or see us in. And so when I flew out to visit Orpheus in person, my jaw hit the floor because I was just like, what am I getting myself into? As I started dropping into the container with Orpheus, it was an incredibly safe environment. And actually, the best part about it was it encouraged me to lean into those edges that I wanted to explore, but I wasn't quite certain how to do so. And it was great because I had experts around me that were able to hold the space. So I felt safely held and all of me could be expressed. And so that weekend was actually incredibly transformational for my journey, not only for my personal development, but it actually was a catapult into my professional provider containers that I hold with my clients as well, because it gave me the tools and resources. Had I not experienced this firsthand on my own with Orpheus, I wouldn't know how to hold these spaces for my clients and actually
Right.
bring them through some of the things that they're going through as well.